Večer, přátelé, dobrý večer. Je čas opět na trošičku toho bradavického nočního dobrodružství, takže dáme zase nějakou, já nevím, hodinku, dvě, chviličku, něco maličko dáme. Tak, vracíme se přesně tam, kde jsme to opustili. Což znamená, že nás teďka čeká tady nějaká ta hodina bylinkářství. Tak. Tak uvidíme. Co nás tady čeká? Bude nás tady čekat nejspíš nějaká křičící mandragora. O něco takového.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Můžeme tady nejdřív něco pozbírat?
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
To je pravda. Vážená paní profesorko Česnečková, to od vás bylo velmi milé, když jste... A že jste si vůbec vzpomněla, že mám ráda jahody. Jsou tak příjemně sladké, že ani není divu, že je můdlové tolik zbožňují. Zdá se, že vše, co pěstujete, je velmi kvalitní. Od Luise až Levisie až po bobule. Doufám, že tu schopnost pod vaším vedením získá i moje milovaná neteř. Lenora vás úplně zbožňuje. A jsem si jistá, že podobně vás vnímají i vaši ostatní studenti. Nejvřelejší pozdravy posílá Eleonora Everlígová.
Revelio.
Tak máme všechno. Jdeme na to. Bych to tak viděl.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone! Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Jdeme sázet, no.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Třemdava. Listy této léčené byliny se používají v rujovníkovém lektvaru. Semínka třemdavy lze koupit na kouzelné bylikářské farmě, následně pěstovat v libovolně velkém květináči. Pro zvýšení výnosu můžeš k rostlině přidat hnojivo. To si můžeš vytvořit vyvoláním kompostéru na hnůj.
Done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. At least you did. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Revelio.
To oranžový plot připomínající řetkev se při růstu vznáší vzoru nohama. Někteří věří, že dokáže zlepšit schopnost přijímat mimořádné věci.
Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry. Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me. You do not want to go through that.
Dobře.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Jak to mám udělat? Tohle?
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Tak jdeme zpět, no.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it.
Skoro na 13.
As well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary
Co
in the
dál?
greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Co dál? Podíváme se teďka asi za ní. podíváme se teďka za ní, co nám chce. Aha, ale tady nemáme nic. Poměrně velikánský. Takže budeme muset pěšourem. My se potřebujeme dostat někam ke dveřím. Půjdeme zase ven. Trošičku to bude zase FPS. Hit paráda. Asi.
Revelio.
Ano, jestli nám to tady o tom neřekne. Každopádně venku nám tady padají brutálně ty FPS. A jsem to mohl vzít tudyma. Tak se podíváme, co tady je.
Accio.
Jsou moc daleko, že?
Protego.
Ne.
Accio.
To je tam nějaký balónek. Musím říct, že tady je nějaký Stonehenge, ale... Okay. Tady máme aktivní tenhle ten. Jsme si mohli ušetřit cestu. Co je tenhle to? Se dozvíme asi později, co to je zač.
Revelio.
Můžu dovnitř, tamhle vidím nějaký truhly. Pytel. No jasně. Vínový hábit.
Revelio.
Koštěta. Proč si nemůžu vzít nějaký koště? Ukáž vínový hábit. Unikátní. Ještě nám zvyšuje trošičku útok. Okay.
This looks intriguing.
Co? Co vidíš, co?
Revelio.
Aha. Co se to tady děje? Oni tady pouštějí draky. Tamhle nějaký vedlejšák, abych to tak viděl. Když si aktivujeme tamhle toho.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Sakra, tady jsou nějaký vedlejšáčky.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Revelio.
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings?
Revelio.
Very well, Mummy.
Levioso. Revelio.
Ne, to jsem nechtěl. Se toho nechci zbavit. Řekni mi, že to bude předtím, než jsem jí vyhodil. Jo, pravda. To má něco červeného. Zase. Já prostě do toho tabulátoru klikám jako pro vstup do inventáře. Z nějakého praštěného důvodu. Nemáme nekonečný inventář, jo, tedy jo. Teď tady máme toho spoustu volného místa. Kde mám spoustu volného místa? Nebo že mi to píše, že je plné. Protože to jsou nějaký zhledy nebo něco. Že jo, určitě. Tady to máme pomalu zaplněný. To nemáme nikde jakože úplně plný. Taky obchodník. Zlatá rukojeť. Se budeme moct něčeho zbavit.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Corro Ruins.
What do you have for sale?
Můžeme prodávat tady všechno, co nepotřebujeme. OK.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
A prodáme všechno, co nemáme oblečený.
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
Nevím, jestli to někdy k něčemu budu potřebovat. Koupíme.
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
Co je tamhleto? To jsou nějaký pavoučci.
Accio. Incendio.
Aha, tohle to jsem mohl prodat taky. To je ještě slabší. Co to je volevel vejš? Klidně jsem to mohl střelit.
Hello, Mr. Sammy.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
Tak. Čím pak máš ty
I never
tady?
thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Čím pak tady máš ty problém?
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Zase. Nový. Jo, nabereme si tady asi nějaký vedlejšáčky. Postupně je začneme plnit. Krešla. OK. OK. Zkusíme znovu nastartovat. Ještě bude padat ta hra. No, pust mě dál. Už. Tak.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Tak mi to nedalo ty hadry, že jo? No, nedalo. Udělám si vlastní save radši. Když to tady padá. Ztracený astroláp. Tady bude nějaký ten tábor těch skřetů. Merlinovy zkoušky. Teď si vyzdvihneme tohle z toho.
Some assistance.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley, of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Do jezera?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
A kde tam přesně je? Někde před náma.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Aha, to jsem myslel, že se třeba naučíme kouzlo, jak dýchat pod vodou. Nebo chodit pod ně, nebo něco takového. Já najdu všechno ostatní, jenom ne ten astrolab. Máme astrolab.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Ukaž, co jsme tam ještě našli za hadříky. Nic lepšího než to, co máme na ruce. Jakou legendární šálečku jsme našli.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Ano, a nechám si ho. Ne, jasně, tady je.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Takže když se budu courat... 13. Když se budu courat jakože po té vodě a uvidím tady ty nějaký bublající místečka, tak se tam můžeme potopit a...
Lumos.
Něco tam i najít? Berlinovy zkoušky. Dobře, tak tady pomůžeme týdlenství. Asi.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Accio! Oh, actually, Accio. Had enough
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Do oddělení sbírek leté studentové příjemce byl přidán nový typ nepřítele. Můžeš se tam dozvědět cenné informace o nepřátelích, o například jejich slabosti vůči určitým kouzlům.
You've nowhere to hide!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body!
You will pay, you little brat!
Accio! Incendio!
You've made a great mistake!
Incendio!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin, gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor, hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallow sweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
To je třeba zapálit.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
A já to musím stihnout, než zajde úplně dolů.
Incendio!
Clearly, all three of these pyres are meant to be lit.
Když jsem nezapálil všechny tři. Možná v nějakém pořadí to musí být správným. Je tady někde nějaká nápověda?
Incendio!
Stalo se nic.
It seems the pyres sink if you don't light the others quickly enough.
Incendio!
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Revelio!
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
OK. OK. Tak, vteřinečku. Tak. Máme po 12. Dneska to nebudu nějak extra natahovat. Tady je další Merlinova zkouška. Tak co zkusíme vyřešit? Zkusíme tohle z toho? Doporučená úroveň 2, to bychom měli zvládnout, ne? Musíme mu zachránit ty věci. Tady můžeme zase něco střelit.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Hope to see you again sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Revelio. Accio.
Co je to tak?
Revelio.
Pina hebridského černého. Hebridský černý je velký drak, který může dorůstat délky přes 9 metrů. Velká hrubá šupina, která původně patřila jednomu z těchto tvorů, je jednou z cenností, které archibykl schovává ve svém úkrytu.
Revelio.
Okay. Jo, aha, on je tady celá ta kostra toho draka je tady.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Co mi kdo sem prostě teleportoval pavouk?
An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. Accio! Accio! Incendio! How many of you are there? Accio! Incendio!
Why have you not run away? You won't get away with that.
Oh, easily diverted.
What an unfortunate dispatch of your death. You won't get away with it.
Stop it!
Like suffering, do you?
Incendio! Accio!
I shall admit, that was unimpressive. You won't. You're so very weak. Are you quite finished?
Incendio!
If only Red Run were here to see this. Huh?
Tak, jak jsem říkal prostě. Bude to o lámání si prstů, než si člověk na to zvykne.
I know I heard something that... Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Accio! Incendio! That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's carts. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Můžu to s nima svíst? Nemůžu.
Revelio.
Co chceš?
Revelio.
Já bych řekl, že tam něco patří. Nebo to mám prostě jenom zapálit?
Incendio.
Ne.
Levioso.
Pojďte sem. S nima nemůžu pracovat.
Levioso.
Bych je chtěl jako, že... Moment.
Akio.
Takhle s nimi můžu pracovat. A čeho jsem teďka dosáhl?
Revelio.
Aha.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
What was that?
Accio. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Revelio. Revelio.
Tady ještě něco.
Accio.
Proč ne? Tak, kde to bylo? Někde tamhle?
Revelio.
Tamhle. Jo, tady. Tamhle je ještě jedna druhá. Klobouk nomáda. Ukáž? OK. Akorát ten klobouk, který si kryjeme.
Revelio. Accio.
That's that. Settled.
Yeah.
Revelio.
Jdeme zpátky. Kolik je? Bude půlnoc, tak odezdáme ten questíček. Přesuneme se asi zpátky do Bradavic. Zbytek si necháme zase na někdy příště. Tak, kde je ten nešťastník? Tamhle.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Škoda, že tady není vidět, jak ty jeho vozíky přijíždějí. Bude to tady vidět? Ne, nebude to tady vidět. Jo, tak. Tohle tady máme. Tak aby jsme se měli vydat na ty lektvary. Stránky studentovy příručky, já jsem tady někde přehlídnul. Ukáž. Ji ještě sebereme.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
Aha. Dalo by se předpokládat, že tato sada nástrojů byla očarována, aby vytvořila nejrůznější vybavení útulné chaty. Okay, podle... Okay. OK. Tak, zpět do Bradavic.
Is.
Naštivte hodinu lektvaru. Ale ono mi to nezmizelo, aha. Ale hele ho. OK, tak tohle to ještě uděláme. Tak jdeme plácat klíč. Tak, kolejní žeton. Tak to šupneme si do kolejí. Kde to máme? Velké schodiště. Společenská místnost. Ještě sem šupneme ten klíč. Potom se vrátíme zpátky a pokračování v té hodině lektvarů to si necháme zase až na příště. No, už máme 3 kousky.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Asi dáme tohle ještě na závěr.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Míchá zase na druhou stranu. Okay. Si jako budu muset pamatovat ten postup, nebo?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion station organized.
Od oddělení bystrozorů předmět. Borgin a Burkes. Dochází ke zvýšené aktivitě po klasické pracovní době, obzvláště pak během časných nočních hodin, kdy dochází k podezřelému doručování věcí k zadnímu vchodu prodejny. Vzhledem k tomu, co o reputaci tohoto obchodu již víme, zvyšujeme počet bystrozorů, který jej mají za úkol sledovat. Jednou z nových posil jste nyní i vy. Další instrukce budou následovat. Co jsem to tam sebral za to nějakou kůži? Srst křížence. Chomáče chlupů z bojácných kříženců. Tato přísada se používá při přípravě lektvarů odolnosti. Aha.
Revelio.
Tady nic není na sebrání.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Tady si ohromnou zamou, kdo ho vypije tím, že je pokryje odolnou gumenou kůži. Tak, dělej, vař to.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Again.
Oh, smell.
Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Bystrozorský odznak profesora Sharpa. Bystrozoři tvoří magickou policii ministerstva. Chrání kouzelnický svět před nejrůznějšími hrozbami, zejména těmi, které představuje černá magie. Tento bystrozorský odznak patří profesoru Sharpovi. Okay.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Zdravíčko, jak jsem pochopil, jste jedněmi z iniciativních mladých rozpárů. Jak si s vámi o tom pohovořil, můj přítel Eleazar Fix je vědom, že již několik let pátrám po našem rodinném dědictví, ale bohužel stále bezúspěšně. Navrhl mi, že vy byste mohli být právě těmi, kdo je nalezne. Prosím, zastavte se u mě v obchodě a co nejdříve budete moci. Pokud byste se v této záležitosti rozhodli rodině Ollivanderů vypomoci, byl bych vám značně zavázán. S pozdravem. OK. To je ten s těma hůlkami. A nic jiného tady nemáme. OK. Co znamená zhůru do prasinek. Tam se uděláme save a pokračování příště. Je mapa prasinek. Tak.
Revelio.
Tak, a tady si uděláme sejvík. A pokračování bude příště tady. Tak. Čeká nás pokračování v příběhu potom. Možná trošičku potom tady i ještě proto prohledáme ty prasinky, protože máme nějaký penízky, aby jsme si možná mohli něco tady přikoupit. Ale zatím to tady, přátelé, takhle končíme. Jo, dneska nějaký 2 hodinky, zase jsme trošičku pohli. Tím lehou lince. Když to bude pokračovat takhle, tak to budeme hrát, no já nevím, určitě aspoň měsíc. Uvidíme. Ale zatím aspoň se mi zdá, že jsem i našel nějaký takový jakože lehce optimální i nastavení, kdy se to jakž takž dá hrát. Kdy sem tam sice ty FPS jakože padnou, ale je to snesitelné. Půlnoc pryč, takže já to musím, přátelé, zabalit. A uvidíme, jak se uvidíme v příštích dnech, teďka budou ty nějaký hokeje, tak je možný, že možná do toho přijdou i nějaký day offy a že to se srovnáme někdy. Každopádně jako vždycky sledujte nadpis vypnutýho streamu. A když by přišel day off, nějaký pozdní stream, budu se to tam snažit jako vždycky nějak vstát. Ale pro teď je to všechno, takže já vám všem děkuji za návštěvu, přeju vám krásnou dobrou noc a u nějakého dalšího streamu zase. Ahoj.